Title: The Last Chase. It was a quiet, stormy evening at the old house, where Tom and Jerry had spent countless days playing their endless game of chase. The years had passed, and though they still sprinted and schemed, an unspoken weariness had begun to settle between them. The floors creaked with age, the wallpaper had started peeling, and the laughter of their antics seemed fainter now. Jerry sat near his tiny hole in the wall, gazing at the rain drumming softly against the windowpane. He held a piece of cheese, but didn't eat it. The thrill of victory, of outsmarting Tom, wasn't as satisfying anymore. Across the room, Tom lay stretched on the rug, his once vibrant fur now tinged with gray. His claws, once sharp and quick, remained sheathed. For the first time in years, there was no scheming, no traps, no wild chases, only silence. "Tom," Jerry said suddenly, breaking the quiet. The cat's ears twitched, and he lazily opened one eye. "Yeah," Tom replied, his voice a little hoarse, as if he hadn't spoken in days. "Why do we do this? The chasing, the fighting, haven't we been at it long enough?" Jerry's small voice carried a weight that surprised even him. Tom blinked, sitting up slowly. He stared at Jerry, the little mouse who had been his rival, his nemesis, his companion in chaos. "I don't know," he admitted after a moment. "It's just what we do, what we've always done." "But aren't you tired?" Jerry asked. "Doesn't it feel like maybe there's more to life than this?" Tom tilted his head, pondering the question. He thought about the many moments they'd shared, the pranks, the traps, the ridiculous contraptions that always seemed to backfire. But he also thought about the quieter times, when they'd accidentally ended up sharing a sunny patch on the floor, or when they'd worked together to fend off a larger threat. "Maybe," Tom said finally, his voice softer, "maybe we've spent so much time running that we never stopped to think about what else we could do." The storm outside intensified, the wind howling through the cracks in the old house. Jerry climbed up to the windowsill and looked out at the world beyond, a world they had never truly explored. "Do you think we could ever be more than this? More than just enemies?" Jerry asked, glancing back at Tom. Tom hesitated, then walked over to sit beside Jerry. He looked out at the rain-soaked world, a place full of possibilities they had never dared to consider. "Maybe," Tom said again. This time there was a hint of hope in his voice. The two sat there side by side, watching the storm pass. For the first time, they weren't cat and mouse. They weren't rivals. They were just two souls, tired of the chase, dreaming of something new. And as the rain began to subside and the first rays of sunlight broke through the clouds, Tom and Jerry made a silent pact to explore what lay beyond the walls of their old house together. The chase, they realized, had never been the point. It was the connection, messy, chaotic, but real, that had kept them going all these years. For the first time, they were free. What do you think?